Hey Troy, how's it going today?
Stanley, it's going good. It's great to see you.
Great to see you, my friend.
Hey, this has been bothering me. I just don't feel like I'm going to be successful unless I can make an extra, few thousand a month. And I don't see it ever happening.
And what makes you say that?
Well, I see everybody else that I follow. I don't, I look up to a few people. Like everybody's got their mentors, and everybody I follow makes this, certain amount of money a month, and I'm just not there. And so I don't think I'll ever be happy unless I get to that point, just because I can see how happy they are.
Wow. There's a powerful long word that you use there, and it only has two letters. Do you know what word I'm talking about?
No.
If. And what I'm hearing you say is that you don't think that you're going to be happy until you make a certain amount of money. What if you traded that and you were happy right now, and that is the catalyst to create the future that you're wanting? What do you think the possibilities are?
So are you saying that really my resistance to making this amount of money is actually preventing me from being happy?
Exactly, because anytime that we think that we'll only be happy when, and that when is out in the future, and we can't control the future. The only thing that we can control is the very present moment. And let's say you have ice cream and it begins to melt. Do you think it's going to refreeze if you just keep holding it?
No, well, that would be great. If it did, I wouldn't be all
Yeah.
messed all over my hands.
Right. But it's not. And what happens when that ice cream starts to drip and run and it lands and we just stand there and we think, if only I would have got it when it was colder. Now what happens is a bunch of ants start to find that sweet. Like ants can come out of nowhere, right? And ants are automatic negative thoughts. And the automatic negative thoughts make that ice cream melt even faster.
Mm.
And anytime that we go into an if only, we're predicting the future that it's going to be so much better. But if we begin to enjoy the present moment, the if only now becomes if now I take the advantage of enjoying what I have in front of me, I can eliminate the ants from collecting around me.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I always think about the future, which can be a good or bad thing, but I seem to look at it as a perspective of not being happy where I'm currently at, and I can see that now. I can see how my unhappiness is really preventing me from being present in my current life, and that will help me reach the income that I'm looking for.
Yeah. It sounds a lot like an anxious element there. And anxiety is predicting the future that we don't desire. And that's what happens. It comes into our mind when we predict a future outcome that we don't desire. It robs us of the present moment. And that's when we get into that if only I had $1,000 more, or 3,000 or 5,000, because even when you get that $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 more, there's going to be another expense. There's going to be something more. And if you're not enjoying the present, you can't enjoy the future no matter how much money you're making.
That makes total sense. I think I forgot myself a little bit in the moment, right? And it's time to dig into what I can do now.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And know this, Troy, you're not alone. We all do this.
Awesome. Thank you, Stanley.
All right. Have a great day.